Hi, my name is Amanda Pierce and I am the Teen Services Coordinator here at the Peter White Public Library. And today we will be talking about registering for a card online, and we will be talking about Libby/Overdrive today. Sarah Rehborg is moderating and helping show the screen share so we can get you all started. If you have any questions during this or any other time, please feel free to reach out. We have multiple emails. If you go to our website as well, there's an email on the front page that can help you get directed to one of the librarians. My personal email for work is apierce, piercepwpl@gmail.com, apiercepwpl@gmail.com, and that's directly to me, the Teen Services Coordinator. So we're going to start off talking about this. When you come to our website, you want to type in pwpl.info. It'll pull up this lovely screen with the big pink message that we are closed. There's a list at the top that you can click for closure information. But what you're going to look for on the main screen is the Get a Library card, because right now we are offering online cards. So if you go to Get a Library card, you're going to click on that link. You will scroll down. It's going to tell you signing up, and then it will say click for your card. Your online registration will need your name, first name, middle name, last name, a birthday, address, city, and all that. Please know your PIN is a 4-digit number that is special to you. It can be any 4-digit numbers, but you'll need your PIN to log on to multiple accounts. When you check your account online, when you go to check out using the self-check at the library, and a few other resources will need the PIN as well. And when you click on the library, you're going to drop down that tab and you're going to scroll down to Peter White Library, because there's a bunch of other libraries there as well. So you want to make sure it's clicked on the Peter White Public Library so you will have a card for our library. So after that, I believe you will get an email and a card number, so you'll be able to start using the library's online resources. One of the library resources we are going to talk about now is our Libby and Overdrive app. If you have a phone or a tablet, you are going to want to have the Libby app, L-I-B-B-Y. It is a purple icon with a girl reading a book, and the book is green. On your computer, you're going to want to log into Overdrive. So we'll start with the Overdrive feature when you're on your computer. So you'll click into Overdrive. Give it a minute to load. And it's going to be called the Great Lakes Digital Library. Here you can search by subjects, collections, Kindle books, because some people, if you have a Kindle, it will allow you to do that. The eBooks, audiobooks, some videos, and then there's special categories, and that gives you, in the eBooks, it gives you different titles to search, not titles, categories to search. In audiobooks, it does the same thing, and in the videos, it does the same thing. So if we click back to the main page, we're going to scroll down a little bit. This is what's on, they're showing you right now. These are the new arrivals. These are the newest books that we've added to the collection. They are the most popular books we've added to the collection. And you can customize your page a little bit to what you like, and it will remember that, I believe. So let's just say, we'll pick health and lifestyles. And if you click over, you'll see the See More tab, and it will give you a bunch more results. From there, you can go back up to the top, and it's going to say sort by default, and you click on that, and you can drop down release date, title, author, random, date added, and then if you go down to the next box, there's a filters box. If you click on the filters box, it's going to give you all the titles available or that are available now. All titles will show you everything in this category, whereas available now will show you the ones that you can check out immediately, because sometimes if they're very popular, they will have a longer wait time on them. Let's see. So yeah, let's go back to the home page, and we'll click into the teen section. The nice thing about this is typically you're going to see categories at the top of the, sorry, dog. You'll see categories at the top. Right now you're currently seeing the Spring Awakening, and I believe Jeremy picks different titles and we'll put different things out to highlight it throughout the month. Then you'll see the new stuff. Right now we've been adding a lot of the classics online, a lot of pandemic books. And then right now they're categorizing mysteries. And if it's got a red strip above it, it is available. So they can check it out immediately. Let's see if we can find, ooh, I do recommend the Sacrifice Box. That was a great book. And then it keeps going down to tweens. And so there's a bunch of different things. Sometimes you will see a book, and I believe right now the Harry Potter first book is the one that there's no holds on it. It is available to everybody, so there's no limited checkouts. Most of these books we have 5 copies of or 4 copies of, so 4 people at once can check them out. We are a consortium, so we have all the different libraries of the UP sharing this one overdrive source. So it will take a little bit longer for the books to come. We also do have some nonfiction books available if you go down, and then Faithful Spy was very good as well. Looking at some of these ones I've read. And then, yeah, so if you go back to the, we'll scroll back up to the top. And then let's do drop down by collections just to give you a little bit more. And so in here, it will break it down to eBooks and audiobooks, and then it will give the different subject titles as well, which is great for the teens if they're looking for just a certain book. And then if we go over, if we click out of that, and we'll go over to, let's go to my account. And it will give you holds, loans, wish lists, rated titles, recommendation, history, and settings. So if you want to just, if you don't mind clicking into loans, and it tells you how many titles you can borrow at a time. Like right now we have nothing checked out, but you can have up to 5 books on checked out at a time, and you can have 3 holds going at any point in time too. You can also suspend your holds once you're in here, and then adjust the date that they're delivered. Like currently right now, my daughter's waiting for the 6th Harry Potter book, and we haven't quite finished the 5th, so we just keep putting off the other one by a couple days, and it gives you a sliding scale, which is really nice too. All right, so let's switch over to Libby, and then we can see how Libby looks. All right, so Libby's not much different than the typical look of the Great Lakes Digital Library. The pages look pretty much, the colors are the same and they look the same. The fun thing about Libby is on an app, but then it gives you just a couple of book recommendations at the top, but then you can scroll down, it will say what's new, what's popular, what's just arrived. So let's scroll up to the top. And let's work on with our preferences. This is the nice thing with the app is you can pick out your preferences. You can go to format, you can choose your format. Books or audiobooks. You can choose the language, you can choose the audience. You can choose the compatibility, which is Libby or Kindle or the Adobe Reader. And then availability, it can show you everything. It can show you what's available now. And then you can have it sort by default. Excuse me. And then once you have picked your preferences, you can hit apply those preferences, and then we'll remember that. So when you're scrolling through, it will show you what's up. Let's see. Give it a minute to load. And then so this is showing, if you scroll will you scroll back up, please, Sarah? At the top, it's going to say listing 530 books, and it's including the young adult, fiction, literature, fantasy, and more. And those numbers you see are what's available by title. So there's 50 titles, or 24, or 27, or 14. And so you can click on those, and it's going to even shrink it down even more, which is nice. So you can get really interesting picks from the books. And then let's see. If we can go to, if you don't mind showing, it's the shelf. So you can see what a shelf looks like in Libby. Your shelf will be more of on an app, so it's more condensed. as you see, there's something waiting, there's something ready to borrow. So when you're ready to borrow, you just click borrow. I think you have 3 days to borrow it, and you click borrow and it comes right there right away. This is the audiobook of the Book of Dust. So you just click to open audiobook, shoots you right over there. Hits play. It's really nice. You can view how much time is left in each chapter, how much time is left in the book. You can speed it up. You can sync it to another device. So the best example I can give is my daughter was listening to an audiobook on my phone, and my husband doesn't have Libby on his phone, but I was going out of town, so she wanted to listen to the audiobook. So we opened Libby on his phone, and there's a thing you can sync it up. So like my daughter was able to listen through his phone. So you can sync audiobooks up to phones, like if you're on different devices. And the one nice thing too is it will tell you if time is running out. You only get 2 weeks with these audiobooks and digital eBooks. So if you scroll down to the time is running out real quick, Sarah. Oops, okay, but it will give you the option to renew your book. So yeah, it says expiring soon, renew, which is really nice. And then it also tells you how many people are waiting for each book. So you can either like read a little faster, decide if you want to wait and come back to it. And then, let's see, if you are done with the book, you can return it early, which is nice. If you finish something, you can just return it and it will shoot right back and the next person gets it. I'm trying to think what else. If you you don't have anything on hold by any chance, because on the hold shelf, it looks, could show you the sliding, there's a little sliding scale once you get it, but I don't think she has. Let me see. I don't have mine either up right now. But if you're not ready for a book, you can just push it off by like 2 days on a little sliding scale, like I said. So that's really nice. And then you can also suspend or cancel your hold. And that will allow, if you suspend it, you'll just pick a date when you want to reactivate it. If you cancel it, you can go back in and put another hold on it when you're ready. So yeah, it's pretty, Libby's really nice. It's really user-friendly. I like this one much more than the older version of it. Like I said, really user-friendly, and it's really nice to be able to get books. And we have been pouring more resources into getting more books. And if you would like to request a book that you don't see on Libby, you have to go to the Overdrive page. You have to do it on the computer. I don't know, I think we, actually, let's go back to Overdrive. I think we searched The Undead Girl Gang, was one we searched the other day. And we do not own this book. So what it's gonna pull up is this what you're looking for? These are not in the collection. So you can click on either the audiobook or the ebook version of it and request it. And it will send an email off to the Great Lakes Digital Library that someone's interested, and then they will put it into their list to purchase, which is really nice. And then once you see it pop up, you can go place a hold on it. So yeah, do you guys have any questions for me about getting a library card or using Libby or Overdrive? Yes.
Yeah, so I've had a library card forever, right? So when I go here, you know, like I've just always shown up with my card. I don't even know if I know my PIN. Will it be easy for me to negotiate this, or will it be difficult for me to negotiate this? If I can't find my card, and B, if I don't know my PIN.
That would be a Sarah question.
So if you have a library card, there's a few options. If you have a library card, you try to log in and it doesn't work, you're gonna need to call us, or more reliably, you can Facebook message us and we will get on the system and we will look you up and see what the status of your card is. So maybe you have a really old library card that you haven't used in a lot of years. It is possible that if you stopped using your card and you have no fines, nothing blocking your card's been deleted. So you need to sign up for a new card. Maybe you haven't used your card in many years, but you had a fine. So your card is technically not working, but it's still there. We can fix that for you. You just have to get a hold of us. Same thing for if you don't know your PIN number. If you've forgotten your PIN number, we can reset your PIN for you. So call us at the main library's phone number. We check our messages, or you can Facebook message us, and the department heads can access the library system from home and look it up for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm guilty of that. I don't have my card anymore. It's lost in the mess of things. So Sarah had to look up my card number earlier this week.
I have another question.
Yeah.
When you can share on the app, when you can share it to another device, is there a limit to the number of devices? Because it would, it'd be really kind of fun to listen together with a group. And I don't know if that's possible. That would be neat.
I don't know
think it'll allow that. I think everybody would have their own
devices. Yeah. I basically just copied my account to my husband's phone through Libby. So it's a copy of it. So
it's account based, not like book based. So you would have to give everybody in your class access to your account, your personal account. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. If you sign up for the online library card, do you receive a physical card?
No, not
Okay.
yet. I believe what's gonna happen is those library cards are only good for digital resources. So Bothwell Middle School students all have digital library cards with the library, and it's only good for digital resources. Once we reopen, what you'll be able to do is come to the library and get that as a physical card then.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Now, I know that the availability for this depends on where you live. Can you explain the boundaries of our service area for kids?
So we encompass the city of Marquette, Marquette Township, Chalkley Township, West Scandia.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
There's a bunch. But if they are in, if they come in from Negaunee or Ishpeming, they're able to see that from the drop-down menu as well.
Yeah, my question was if they are from another town that's not in our Peter White Public Library area, but they go to Marquette Area Public Schools, does it allow them to get a library card as a student in our schools?
They would have to register through their library, but I believe most of the surrounding area libraries are doing the online, right, Sarah?
Yes.
So yeah, so if they're in Negaunee, they could go to the Negaunee Library website and register for an online card through their website. And they would be able to access the Overdrive as well.
Okay, excellent.
Yep.
Those are shared resources. So the online is shared by all the libraries in our cooperative.
So same access in the end.
Just through their website.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, thanks for doing the field trip. And Aiden, thanks for joining.
Thank you very much.
Now, you're planning to do another one of these with us on Thursday. What about the video offerings, correct?
Yes, on Canopy, which is our video streaming service, and then RV Digital, which is our online magazine subscriptions.
Okay, so thank you very much. I really appreciate this. I'm hoping that all of my sophomores will check this out and hopefully get a library card or an electronic one if they don't have one already.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for asking us to do this.
And so you'll send me the video and we can post it up there because I'm sure I'm going to need to watch it again to remember how to do it all.
Absolutely.
Okay.